3 steps to taking care of your emotions that you can also apply to taking care of your partner's emotions. I'm Lisa, Love and Marriage Guide, and this is in a book that I wrote called The Love Cycle, and my sister-in-law is illustrating it right now, so it hasn't been published yet. But the 3 steps are tuning into your body and noticing what you're feeling, just noticing any sensations, maybe placing a hand there, maybe it's you're feeling it on your heart or your chest. I feel a lot of grief up here around my collarbone. Sometimes anger in your stomach, or fear in your stomach. So wherever you're feeling it, just place a hand there if you can, if you're in a position that you can do that. If not, just imagine yourself doing that. And notice whatever sensation you're having. If you can, label it an emotion. So that's really the first step, acknowledging the feeling. I'm feeling sad, or I'm feeling grief, or I'm feeling anger. Whatever the feeling is that you're feeling, acknowledging that feeling. The second step is validating that feeling, expressing understanding of that feeling. Of course I'm feeling sad. I'm thinking about somebody that's struggling with cancer. Of course I'm feeling sad. Or I'm feeling sad. Somebody left me. They're not here. I'm missing them. Or of course I'm feeling angry. This person just injured me. This person just hurt me. Whatever the feeling is, you first acknowledge it and then you validate it or express understanding to yourself. And the last step, the third step, is what do you need to take care of that? So asking yourself, asking your body, asking your grief, asking your sadness, asking your anger, what do you need to take care of, to be taken care of? And then whatever comes up, sometimes it's just giving that emotion some space, allowing it to just be and just being present with it. Sometimes it's giving yourself positive affirmations, like, I can handle this, I know how to take care of this. Sometimes it's just comforting yourself with like a little time for yourself, making yourself a cup of tea. Sometimes it's speaking up for yourself. It's maybe writing down what you're feeling. If you're angry, though, I think that's another video in itself. We can talk about that later. Anger needs to be calmed before it gets expressed. And you do want to calm all of your emotions. You calm them by acknowledging them, validating them, and then taking care of them. So that's how you calm them. And then you would be able to do that for your partner. So I see here, feel you, partner. And I would start with I hear, because that's probably the least triggering. I hear you saying that you want to go to the store today because you have to get a new lawnmower. That's really simple, but usually it's a little more complicated. But people need to feel acknowledged. They need to feel heard. People need to feel seen. I think the easiest one is to express what you hear, though, because we do a lot of interpretation really quickly, and a lot of times we don't realize it. So you really want to keep that as pure as possible and as close to the data as possible. I hear you saying what you actually hear them saying, not your interpretation of it, because that's when you get into arguments. So that's the first part with your partner, acknowledging what you hear, see, feel. The second one is validating and understanding that. And if you don't understand it, get more information, be curious. But okay, I understand the lawnmower is broken, so we're gonna have to get a new lawnmower. I get it. Yeah, you don't wanna just be using the weed whacker for that. I'm just using that as an example. It's probably a really bad one. And then the last one is, what do you need from me? So What do you need from me? You want to go to the store and get a new lawnmower. What do you need from me? Well, this is my partner now. Well, I just needed you to know that I'm gonna have to spend probably like $300-400. So I just wanted you to know that. Okay, yeah, I get it. We're just gonna have to do it. So that is an example of that, but it's the same 3 steps, and you apply that to taking care of your partner. You need to make sure that you're doing it for yourself first so you're calm, and then you can do it for your partner. And if you practice it when you're not in an argument, you'll get really quick and good at it, and you do it quietly to yourself. You get really quick at doing it, and it becomes automatic, so that when you're in an argument, it doesn't get that far into the argument. You get really good at taking care of yourself and taking care of your partner. Not to say that you're never going to get in an argument, because that's just unrealistic, but you get better at taking care of your feelings, taking care of your partner's feelings, and expressing yourself. Because once you can calm the limbic system, that's the emotional center of the brain. Once you calm that down, everything goes there first. You get emotional first. It's, I forget how much quicker it is that your emotional brain gets activated than your cognitive brain. But your cognitive brain will kick in afterwards. And if you can calm your emotions, then your cognitive brain can kick in and you can express yourself better to your partner. So I hope that helps.